Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to actually carry on Cho'Gath top lane here in season 12. The best runes you can take right now is definitely Grasp with Demolish, Bone Plating, Overgrowth with Free Boots, and Approach Velocity. Approach Velocity is super important. That way, every time you CC them with your E, Q, or Stride Breaker, or any other slow item you build, you'll be moving 15% faster into them, and your Free Boots lets you rush your first item a lot faster. For our 3 side runes, we took Attack Speed with double resistances. For our items, we're not going to be rushing down Frostfire Gauntlets into Winter's Approach. Those 2 items do not have good kill potential. Instead, we're going to be rushing down Stride Breaker, which synergizes crazy good with Cho'Gath's kit, and it's going to help us get the game snowballing in our favor instead of trying to let our team carry for us. We're going to start E for more damage. They have a Nunu. Nunu generally starts bot side, so I think we'll have quite a bit of time till we get ganked. My Grasp is up. We'll take the grass trade with him and try to poke him with our spines. He's gonna miss that minion, I think. Nope. His minions just stopped focusing that one. It's actually kind of weird that he started with his shield. On Cho'Gath, you can start D shield if you're not playing against a heavy poke champion. It's kind of pointless though. Wait, this guy does not have his knock up yet. He's juking like crazy though. He's moving so fast. He must have taken the mobility from using corruptions. It's gonna feel so good once we have Stride Breaker, Titanic. You can go Hella Blades on this build. I think Grasp is better for the early part of the game though. Hella Blades is okay, just a little bit too telegraphed. Very nice. Every time we get these last hits, we're getting tons of HP and mana from our passive. He's tanking a lot of minion aggro, trying to freeze down this wave. He just got his level 3, so he can finally use his Q. I think he should have gotten that a bit sooner. Maybe he's just trying to bait me in. I'm gonna go push towards Nocturne, see if I can help him for Scuttle Fight. We'll go for the Emax first. Follow Nocturne in here. I don't really see anything. Nunu must have left. We'll go back to lane. We're not missing out on too many minions. We have a little CS advantage. The enemy team doesn't have much shred because Twitch didn't go lethal tempo or press attack. He just went Hella Blade. So once we have enough HP, we'll be fine. He won't be able to really do anything to us. Looks like Nunu's mid lane right now. I can save my silence to cancel this guy's Q if I use it a little bit sooner. I'll just need to cancel an auto attack to do it a little bit more comfortably. If we can consistently cancel his Q, he won't really have a chance to do the trades. My Q has such a long animation. I think he could very easily get off the majority of his knockup. That's kind of weird. He's getting aggressive with us. It looks like Nunu's coming top side. I could just TP back. We're in the dive range territory where if we get ganked at this point, we'll probably die. So we'll go ahead, look for the reset, grab a early Kindling Gem and TP back top side. I want to conceal my first item rush. And if we go for Kindling Gem, he doesn't really know what we're rushing. Should be able to do a minor freeze on this wave. He has so many more minions that I'm gonna have to use abilities to stunt this down. You only want them to have 4 more range creeps than you have. And he had like 6 or 7 there. He's gonna TP back. I should hit level 6 first. Got it. Decent trade because I can heal it back faster than he can heal his back. Yeah, he's gonna be forced to cancel that early pretty much every time. Very nice for us. Solid trade. Oh, we missed cannon though. I don't know if that was worth. I'll attack into the east. And he's a goner. He's silenced. You can't play the game. This feels like a really good matchup for Cho'Gath. He can play against low damage melee champions really well. It's generally the range champs that give him fits. Things like Vayne, Quinn. I wouldn't say Teemo, because against Teemo you can take second wind and D-shield and do just fine. It's I guess yeah, I'll just say Quinn and Vayne. That'd be a little bit more fair to say. Teemo, it's not an issue. Just take double magic resist with D-shield second wind. You should, as long as you don't die, you'll do just fine. Gonna keep building into our stride break here. Gives 20 ability haste, which is pretty sweet. Heartbound Axe is a nice little item. Whenever you attack the enemy, you get bonus movement speed, and we'll be getting 20, which is basically like free boots. So right now we're moving 345. He's moving 370. With our Heartbound Axe, we'll be moving 370 as well. We didn't even buy boots, so we should have more damage than this guy. We can apply our AD decently with our auto attack E resets. Unfortunately, Q, W, and R don't scale with AD. It's the biggest downside to going stride breaker on Cho'Gath, but it will synergize really well with our Titanic because of the attack speed and all that. And then I can just run away after I blow my load. He didn't like that, so we tried to force down. Oof, I think he's... I almost just straight up killed him there. I just couldn't get quite close enough to land my next E. I have this guy on the ropes. Once his shield ends, we'll look for a big trade. Nunu hasn't been messing with us much. Sion's also been shoving for the majority of the time though, so he doesn't seem too interested with coming topside. It's only been once where I was kind of scared of a Nunu gank. We'll go for W max second. W per level, the cooldown goes lower and the duration goes higher, plus damage. Your Q only gets damage per level, which is the retaliatory Cho'Gath Q. Got him with the flash auto attack Q. Into the knockup. Also got a free grasp off of him. There's really nothing Sion can do at this point. All he can do is just try to let me push, and then he farms under turret and wait for ganks. Otherwise, he'll just keep dying and feeding us lots and lots of gold. Got the wave cleared. This AD really does help with last hitting. It's super nice. Yeah, Twitch seems to always go AP. If you ever see Twitch go hella blades, there's an 80-90% chance he's going AP. AD Twitch will almost always go pressy, tack, or lethal tempo. We got a cool 2 plates there, lots of gold. Iron Spike Whip, and we can't afford boots still, which sucks. It is what it is. Iron Spike Whip's not that useful. It's basically just an auto attack resetter that you have to stand still to use. Stride Breaker, you don't have to stand still though. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose real quick. Stride Breaker, you can use it literally in the middle of most abilities, like Garen Spin, or in between auto attacks, that type of stuff. It's a really nice item. It's underbuilt because Gore Drinker plays so well on many of the champions that Stride Breaker plays well on. Since Cho'Gath's more of an all-in, and he can sustain through minions, he doesn't really need Gore Drinker like a Riven would. Dude's just hiding in the bush. It's so annoying. You can stay in there for a while too. I guess I'll just R the minion to get my stacks going here. I don't want to miss these minions. Use our Iron Spike Whip there to get both of them before we miss. That's slow landed. They're all playing kind of bot side. It looks like Nunu's coming top right now. We're at risk of getting killed for sure. I put my Q to where it only hit that one range creep because I'm trying not to shove the wave. Oh yeah, I might just die here. If I had my R though, this would be... Yeah, we needed to hold on to our R. That's the only way we're going to survive a Scion Nunu cheese. At least we have Stride Breaker now. We got our free boots. Yeah, I kind of forgot we took free boots, even though I mentioned that. Once again, the free boots, pretty nice to have on Cho'Gath so you can get first item rush faster. On top of that, the approach velocity, super valuable, because whenever you slow or hard CC the enemy, so with your Q or your E, you'll be moving into them much faster, letting you close the distance and secure kills on them. I just wasted my Stride Breaker, rip. Got the knock up. Auto attack into R, down he goes. We gave up pretty much a whole wave for that, so we're gonna need to get some minions to make that worth it. It was pretty simple, and we didn't even have the Stride Breaker. It's because approach velocity. Every time we hit him with our knock up or E, we were moving 15% faster into him. They're up double our kills right now. I think it's still carryable. Just how Cho'Gath is. If you can build up enough R stacks, that's infinite scaling HP. I'll go help Nocturne real quick. I don't want to steal it from him though. You want to let your jungle get the last hit on that type of stuff because they get more XP from it than you do. Auto attack silence, that way you can't dodge our Q. Stride Breaker him, slow him inside of it. And I'm gonna try to body block him too. Feels bad for Scion, man. There's just not much you can do right now. I want to shove this wave since obviously Scion's dead. There's not much Scion can do. Even with the Hull Breakers, just our E does max health damage. That's first turret gold. Probably didn't need the Herald there. Herald scrapes two plates in a sliver. That turret had like less than one plate. Now TF damage is really impressive. Got the silence down, it just wasn't enough. Double Q though. That's a triple, baby. Oh man. He's gonna try to hit me with his Q. I'm gonna hold on to my Q, yep. And then we'll wait a later Scion. I really am liking this Stride Breaker. This is a much... If you can get gold, it's a much more potent carry. He doesn't have vision of me. I could have definitely killed him there if I landed my Q. He's a full item, one kill. He just has no chance with my HP differential. Gonna look for oh my god, he actually just trolled me there. Their whole team's missing. It's making me nervous. I know I can kill Twitch solo or even him and Scion at the same time. I don't want to have to fight 3 or 4 of them at the same time though. We'll just wait, build up our HP from the red buff, let Scion shove up. I think he does have R. We'll see if it'll be enough. I'll attack into the Stride Breaker. Into the silence Q. And he's dead. Feels bad, man. You're actually just shredding him. Yeah. This is a very nasty counter to Scion. Scion likes to go for Hull Breaker rushes or lethality rushes, and this shuts it down pretty well. Look at that Stride Breaker radius. It's so big on Cho'Gath. We're at 6 R stacks. It's giving us 720 bonus health. When our R is level 3, it'll be giving us even more. I'm gonna... Oh yeah, I don't want to stay here. This feels risky. I'm also sitting on nearly 5k gold. Their team is basically double AP, triple AP with the Nunu. I think Renata does mixed, so we'll go on the magic resist heavy side, I'd say. We'll look for, yeah, we'll get Force of Nature, like Warmogs. Yeah, we'll just get Force. And then we'll go into Merc Treads, and then we'll go for Warmogs. Guess we'll buy the ability haste aspect, get our R on a lower cooldown. It's only on a 1 minute cooldown, so I could get, in theory, this lasts another 15 minutes. I could get 15 more R stacks. Pretty sweet. At 3k HP, 16 minute mark. Can't complain about that. Looks like Nunu went mid. Scion's kind of scared to stay top at this point. I like how Stride Breaker's only on like a 10-12 second cooldown. It's 15 seconds technically, but with our ability haste it lowers it down to around 11. He's slowed, so he's dead. Get off our Stride Breaker. Down he goes. We only have a few more R's we can use on minions, I think. Yeah, we only have 3 more. And then we won't get permanent stacks from minions and monsters. Got the knock up on Twitch. It did no damage because our Force of Nature. His E did like 200. Against squishies at this point, his E will probably do fully stacked 600. Something like that. Let's see if this guy's red is up. Might be able to find something juicy. Ooh, alright. Don't mind if I do. We'll hold on to our Q. It's only doing 80 damage, so no reason to even cast it if I'm trying to clear a camp like this. Now we can only use it twice more on non-epic jungle monsters or champs. I'll just flash. Need to get on top of him. He's dead. He's slowed. It's a triple baby. Oh! Got the knock up. Get that triple. With the Stride Breaker, dude, that slow is just so spicy. It feels a lot better than Frozen Gauntlets. It also has more range than Frozen Gauntlets because it has more range than your auto attack range. This is my auto attack range. This is my Stride Breaker range, so it's easier to get that initial slow on them, which lets you slow them with your E. Then you can silence. And then obviously if they're slowed and silenced, how can they humanly, like how is it humanly possible to dodge the Q? It's not. It doesn't matter if they're faker. If they're double slowed plus silence, there's literally no way to dodge Cho'Gath Q. Unless Bard R's you or something. That's about it. Or you walk into a Bard portal. I'm just dead here. I have nowhere to go. There's too many people and they're kiting me out. Oh, it's so painful. We did some decent damage, like considering Nunu heal with Q and R. It's just way too many. Now we have 4k HP. We took actually mostly physical damage overall, but still a lot of magic and true damage. I think a Thornmail would actually be good against their team. You're creaming me with enough auto attacks from the Twitch and Scion. Maybe we should get Deadman's first. And then we'll get the Warmogs, because more mobility will help keep us alive. We have 2 more R's to use. Now R is giving us 1,000 bonus HP. Woo! 1k damage. That's about a third of the turret's health. Turrets only have around 3,000 HP. And our Demolish does a third of that. Stride Breaker into silence. Down he goes. Dude's on phase rush. Still land the knock up. Hit the turret. Missed my silence. That's not good. Let's go ahead and just leave. I don't have Warmogs yet, so we're not healing a crazy amount out of combat. Warmogs gives you an infinite source of HP. As long as you haven't taken damage from a source within the last X amount of seconds. It's 6 seconds against champs, and I think it's 3 against minions and monsters. Got him. That's 10 stack of runes. Whatcha! Double knockup, baby. I can't see diddly squat though. I gotta run right after I knock Zion up. That was pretty sweet. 4 for 2, we'll take that. Got off some big damage with our E's. We're able to kite out and land some Q's. I think if they had an 80 Twitch with lethal tempo and Kraken, this game would be very challenging. It's the same way with Vayne. If they have a Vayne, you can't play melee tanks. It doesn't work. The only melee tank you can play against Vayne is Malphite, and even then it's a little dicey. It only works if you consistently hit her with R's, which isn't that easy to do because her tumble plus like her flash, obviously. Getting close to the Mogs. I don't really want to sell Corruption yet because Corruption won't let us buy Mogs, so I'd rather just keep it and then we can have Mogs Corruption. Final item, I think we should go for, I don't know, maybe Guardian, Gargoyle, but that doesn't give HP. Where is it? Yeah, Gargoyle, it gives 0 HP, it's just tankiness. We could go Spirit Visage, 450 health. 450 after the Mogs. Bissell. I think we could just go Winter's Approach, it gives a lot of HP. I have to route my Q a little soon. I should have ran him down with my mobility advantage. That's the last R we can use on just normal minions and monsters. Now it's only for champs and epics. Juked that. Oh, Vel'Koz, where you going, buddy? You can't dodge Qs when you're slow. Get off a triple stride breaker here. I'll peel for the TF. Gotta keep him alive. Alright. Can we land the double stride breaker here? Nah, not quite. Just run away, Aphelios. Just run, dude. He almost died for nothing. He's putting up a fight to the end against the dead Scion. If one of them would just step up, I could wipe him really quickly. I gotta reset. Twitch is here. Oh. Got him. Oh my goodness. Did I get the R stack for that, guys? I don't know what my R stacks were at before, so I honestly don't know. I have no clue if that gave me an R stack or not. Because we did kill him with our R. Renata had her thing on him though, so if he'd gotten a kill or assist before it ended, he would come back to life. Hopefully that didn't cuck me out of an R stack. That'd be really, really lame. Because it did kill him. That was like the final hit I hit him with. Nunu gets me with his mobility. We finally got the Mogs and we'll be Giga tanky. I guess we just go Titanic now. We talked about that earlier. Just 500 health, lots of on-hit damage, and it does more damage the more HP you have. Like it gives you more AD, equal to 2% of your bonus HP that you built. Your cleave scales off of, I think, total HP, not just bonus. Same with the on-hit. So we'll build into that. I'll hold Corruption. Corruption is more valuable than a single Ruby is. Nocturne going in way, way deep. They should be able to take him down. Yep. We should... Oh, that's so lame. She pushed me away. I am pretty fast. Oh, come on. I couldn't even see that Scion Q. Got him. Woo, we're tanky. They're all trying to shred me and they just can't. You're done for, Vilcos. Oh, taste my wrath. This is pretty silly. And that's it. That's all they had in them. Wow. That was a lot of fun, dude. We only got to 12 stacks, 5k HP. Cho'Gath differential indeed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's take a look at the graphs. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions on GIGA tank carry Cho'Gath, we did have the most by a nice lead. I'm happy with that. Damage taken, took the most as well at 39k. For self-mitigated damage, we took the most at 45k. Scion wasn't too far behind. For grasp, wow, that's a lot of value. Over 3k damage and 2.9k healing. I think we only did like 30k damage, right? Total damage. Yeah, so we did 41k and grasp did how much of that? It did 3,400 out of 40,000 total. That's really good, and it healed us for nearly 3k. Demolish did 3k damage, super high. Bone plating, good value. Overgrowth, what is that, like 2 ruby crystals just about. Each ruby gives like 150 for 400 gold, so overgrowth gave us nearly 800 gold value. Decent. Magical footwear finished at 10 minute 30, kind of on, I don't want to say it's late for a laner, but as a jungler that's kind of later than you'd want to get them. Junglers generally have more KP than top laners. And approach velocity sped us up for a whopping 3 minutes and 20 seconds, just from us slowing the enemies with stride breakers, E's, and Q's. And even Dead Man's empowered auto attack slows, so even this would be applying it. Really do enjoy this build. Now, if you are behind in lane, you should definitely go for the safer Frostfire Gaunts into just Winter's approach. Like, it's super safe, but if you're doing well, this will allow you to carry harder.